Hi,
Hello.
it's Mady.
And Dillon.
And we thought it would be fun because we have a few more followers and we're so thankful that we're friends. And we just wanted to share a little bit about our story and who we are as a couple. We have more of our story on our YouTube channel. Catch what I'm saying? I think that was like
Spotify.
And Spotify, episode 1. But we don't have anything on our Facebook. So, just for a few minutes, we just wanted to say who we are.
Yep. So, I'm Dillon.
I'm Mady.
I'm 31.
That's nice.
How old are you?
29.
Okay.
30. It's okay. 30, flirty, and thriving. Let's go.
Yeah. So, we actually first met, like, in person, actually, at my dad's wedding. Which was... We actually have it on camera, which was so cute and adorable.
We have the moment of the first time he saw me.
But we first...
live streamed on there.
But we first started actually texting when I got back from Saudi Arabia, back around COVID time. So Mady actually had been friends with my brother, and they'd been getting close. My brother was kind of helping her with some stuff, and they were getting along great. And then what happened? He sent you a picture of me.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of you
Eating Whataburger.
It was a horrible picture. It was... Well, because I just asked him as his friend, I was like, hey, is your brother back? And he said, yeah, here you go, here's a picture. And it was horrible, and you were so unattractive.
I wasn't even trying to be attractive. I literally had everything cleaned,
I don't even think you realized
shaven.
he took a picture of
you.
It was
It
was just like a snap. It was like, oh my goodness.
I was ready to have a patty melt. It was
the
great.
first time I saw what his brother looked like.
Yeah. So then you got, Ian actually told me about you, and then he gave you my number. Yeah. So we started texting, and originally God had told you something about me. A quiet nudge. Yeah,
so after the boy's dad and I got divorced, I dated a few guys, and I have a story, I have a past, and I am an open book if anyone wants to ask about it. But long story short, I cried out to God, and I was like, I'm done dating. This isn't fair to my kids. This isn't fair to me. Heartbreak after heartbreak. I'm done. So I completely surrendered that relationship, and I then asked Ian, his brother, if he was back, because we've been best friends for like a whole year prior. And he goes, yeah, he sent me a picture. He sent me this picture of Dillon. It was such an ugly picture. But I heard a faint whisper, y'all. I heard literally the faintest of faint. And I was determined it was me. But I heard it's him. And I was like, first of all, this might just be me trying to go back on my word to God about surrendering men. And I'm just like grasping at straws here. Also, God, really? Him? The one that's eating the burger and has stuff all over his face? Out of all the guys, it's him? So I ignored it. I ignored it. I was like, okay, it's not him. Anyway, and so yeah, we started texting, and I don't know, the way he prayed really got my head spinning a little bit, because I've never heard a man pray as loving, as caring, as kindly, as powerful as he did. And so now, he's not my type at all. Or was it? He is now. But he wasn't, except for the blue eyes. I asked God for a man with blue eyes, okay? I did. I got the man with blue eyes. I think they're so beautiful. But, other than that, not my type. Then he starts praying. Women, get you a man that prays for an enemy like he was praying for his own brother. That blew me away to the point that my head started spinning. I was like, okay. So I texted him and I asked him what he thought about kids.
And at this point, I had just gotten back. I'd never been in a even consistent relationship longer than about 6 months, and that was back in high school. Like, for most of my life, I'd been trying to get into a relationship. But that failed consistently and constantly. So for me, I just got back from Saudi Arabia. For myself, I was kind of never okay being alone. But after Saudi Arabia and having to be alone, and I got back, I finally was like, okay, I'm good with being alone. I don't need to be with somebody. I also, God kind of started showing me what I'm going to do with my life. Or at least what he showed me what I could do with my life. I was like, sweet, I don't need to be with somebody. And when she asked that question, I was not thinking of anything. I was just like, yeah, I'm not really thinking of kids. I'm just thinking of, finally meeting a woman who's like single and everything, and we can start a relationship. Everything be slow. And mind you, I've never actually got to be in one. So that was always my like default mindset of that's what it was supposed to be. So
yeah. So because that was his answer, which is a completely fair, understandable answer, I was like, cool. All right, so this is just going to be a friend. So when I heard it's him, that was me, for whatever reason, and we're just going to be friends because I'm a package deal. I come with my kids, so there's not going to be any romantic relationship going on. Well, his brother also kept getting little nudges and like, no, you guys need to be together. Like, don't give up on my brother. Like, he's just scared. He doesn't know how to do this. Just like, don't give up. So I did not give up, and I got rejected 3 times.
Yes.
3 times.
Yes, but the third time, like, I hadn't heard anything, like, nothing, until the third time. And after I rejected the third time, I felt like God kind of nudged me and said, hey, I'm not saying you have to, but I did bring her. Now, you can say no, but you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff I have for you.
Yeah, the Lord is so patient.
Yeah.
Even when he's like guiding us towards where we need to be and we're fighting against it, he'll still be so patient. And so here I am. I'm sitting in the bathroom floor talking on the phone with his brother Ian. And I'm telling Ian, literally, he doesn't know that Ian and I are on the phone. But I'm in the bathroom talking to Ian, just like frustrated. Like, look, Ian, I don't even like him. And I don't even know why I keep getting rejected like 3 times. I'm done. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I already told God, like, I surrendered it. I surrendered relationships. And it's like, I get it, but just keep being patient. Like, the Lord's got something. My brother will come around. As I'm sitting there about to walk away from this whole situation that God has presented us, Dillon texts me and is like, hey, I don't know what is going on here. Please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on the possibility of us. Like, I want this. I just don't know how to want this. And, like, I can't let you walk away. Basically was the text. Like, like, I don't want you to walk away. Like, just let's work on something. So I now could have rejected him.
Yes.
But I realized in my prayer time, in me talking to God and talking with Ian, I had every right in my own prideful nature to reject him. But that would have also been rejecting God in a way, because God's plans are bigger and higher than ours. And so I took a deep breath and I was like, okay, let me give him another shot. And he started to court me a little bit. He would send me lunches, he would text me sweet things, and he really did put the effort into it. So much effort into it that we went official February of 2020. Yeah. Wait, 2021.
2021, yeah.
Yeah. Went official February 2021 at my sister's wedding. He put a ring on it like 2 months later, and we got married December of 2021. So, like, less than a year of going official and telling everybody we're dating, we end up getting married that December. And now we are praying for our own little baby. And going on 5 years married in this year. This year's 5 years.
6 years knowing each other, 5 years married.
So, I guess also I just kind of felt like I wanted to share this story because I think now we both have other testimonials as throughout the years of being married and on our own, but I think this one's just special because I think it shows a lot of God in it, in the sense of God has a plan even when you don't understand. the power of surrendering, because in our story, we both surrendered being in a
Yeah.
relationship. Before we surrendered it, we were doing it our own way because we just wanted to be with somebody. We just wanted that satisfaction and that longing and to feel loved. And we both, on our own, without knowing each other, completely surrendered our wants and our desires to the Lord. And then shortly after we surrendered it, God's like, now I can work.
Mm-hmm.
Now you took it out of your hands. Now I can work. There was some hesitation, some fight on both our ends, but God has truly just shown what He can do with your surrender. He can do a lot with your surrender. And I know that it is so difficult to surrender. And it doesn't have to be relationship. Money, time, your timeline, control, having a baby. I wanted a baby with Dillon like 2 years ago, if we're being honest.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, if we're being honest. Because, you know, the ages that my kids are getting older and they're older, and I wanted them to be closer in age. And, you know, it's so frustrating. I had 3 kids very easily, you know, and I want one with my husband. And, you know, I know we'll have one, but it's like timing and surrendering that timeline, surrendering, honestly, your life to the Lord. And it can be scary because I think as human beings, we want that control.
Yes, very true.
But there's a lot of beauty and power in just letting go of that control. Mm-hmm. And saying, God, I don't know where you're taking me, but take me.
Yeah.
And trusting that His ways and His plans are higher and greater than yours. That takes, again, a lot of release of control, and to give it back to the author's hand and be like, Lord, you know my desire. Like right now, our biggest desire, I think right now, is like we want a baby. We want to experience having a baby together. He wants, you know, and I think it's completely fair and understandable for any step parent out there who doesn't have biological kids yet, who wants to experience that. Mm-hmm. We've been married going on 5 years. He's been an amazing stepdad to 3 boys. He wants to experience, you know, from the beginning. That's something that's a desire of his heart. I have been able to have 3 biological kids, but I would love to have one with him and, you know, experience that. And ideally, our baby and our 3 boys would have been a lot closer in age. So, anyway, but we just got to release that desire to God, and we know that we are going to have our baby.
Yeah.
So, don't lose hope to anybody waiting on an answer. Whether it be finances, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a baby, God's got it.
Yes, He does.
And just surrender the timeline to Him. So, thanks for sitting and chatting with us.
Yes.
Drop any comments, questions, and we'll answer them.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.